Yet another top 10 banners episode. Woo! Hello everyone, my name is Bearzilla and welcome to yet another top 10 banners episode. You guys have just been smacking the like button over and over, so as you can tell, I keep making the videos, so that's how we do these things, so that's how we roll. So here you go, here's another top 10 banners, very cool, all of them I love so much, as every episode. Some of you guys have given me, some you guys have asked for, just so cool. So, in the beginning of every episode, I explain how to get certain items. First off, the creeper head. The creeper head, you have to find a supercharged creeper, which is a creeper hit by lightning, and you must explode it next to another creeper, and you will get a creeper head. Also note that one supercharged creeper can only get you one head per time, so don't bother just collecting 20 creepers and exploding it with one supercharge, because that does not work. So that's how you do that. Also, the apple. I'm not sure if I even use an apple in this episode, but if I do, it is a golden block apple. Kind of expensive, but once again, nothing a gold farm can't fix. Especially if this is going to be your logo / your cape or whatever you guys do with it. Um, Also, I just want to say really quickly that everything here, I tried my hardest to I showed the exact recipe, but occasionally, I think one time in an episode so far, I have messed up and showed you the wrong thing. But as always, it should be pretty self-explanatory to figure out, as I do show the what it'll result in banner, so nothing you can't fix. And last but not least, you're probably thinking one creeper head, all that work for one banner. My gosh, that is a ripoff. Go away, Rain. I'm explaining and being dramatic. Ooh, nice sun. Hello. Okay, so yeah, that is extremely expensive for one banner. But no, pretend this zombie head right here required a creeper head. I don't think it does, but pretend it did. I want more of them, but I'm not going out to get more creeper heads. Well, if I have this banner and I put it in a crafting table and place it with its base banner, base color banner, has to be its base color. This one is base color is white. If I place this with this, it will duplicate this and I'll get two of them. And you can do that forever. So you're never going to have a problem with, having to keep getting creeper heads to keep getting your iconic banner. You can keep duplicating them. And, well, I think that is it for my random rant of randomness that I have to tell you guys every episode because there's always somebody new every time. Okay, without further ado, let us begin. Okay, so first off, we have a nice little zombie villager. Very good for, I don't know, labeling zombie stuff, or maybe, I don't know, just a cool storage area for all your zombie needs. um, so, to make this banner, you're going to need a white base banner. So round it with lime dye, and you will get this. I say this a lot, but I am sorry. That is how this rolls. You're also going to need this banner with the oh my gosh, cactus green dye, and you'll get this. The gray dye with this, and you will get this. Cocoa beans with your banner, you will get this. The cactus green all around, you will get this. And cactus green like this, and you will get your zombie banner. Very cool. I really need to make a world with just every banner I've ever made. Oh my gosh, it would be so cool. Oh, this is my redstone for the fireworks, if you're wondering. Okay, here's the first user's suggested one, and that is the Panda Banner, and I think it looks pretty good. Pretty panda-y. So, to make this banner, you're going to need a white base banner. You're going to need a ink sac and an oxide daisy. You'll get this. Bone meal down like this with this, and you'll get this. Ink sacs on the top, just like that, with your banner. You will get this. Bone meal in the middle. You will get this. Kind of see the panda eyes. And then ink sac and a creeper head. You will get this with your banner, of course. And your bone meal down here with your banner, and you will get your panda head. Very cool. I don't know, put a zoo. There's just so many uses for every banner, and it just makes houses and zoos and pretty much every creation you make in Minecraft is so much better. That's why I make these videos, because dang, I love it. Especially when I start up a single player world again and I make, like, I don't know, a zoo or a zombie farm. It's just something we gotta do. We gotta do that. Okay, so now we have a nice little volcano explosion. Nice little volcano explosion. I think this would actually make a good painting. So, for the step where we add the clouds, you could just remove that and then add a border around it if you want to make it a painting. Um, and you make a border by doing your color of choice all around. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm a sucker for paintings, and I'm a sucker for anything that's a face. So, if you send in any of that, well, you're gonna probably win. What color is this banner? Come on, let's see here. We're going to need a light blue banner to begin with. Red dye and an oxide daisy, you will get this. Light blue dye all around with your banner, you will get this. Light gray dye with your banner, you will get this. Red dye in the middle, you will get this. And light gray dye on the top, you will get your clouds. That's the thing you could remove. And, you know, the cactus green dye on the bottom, and you'll get your nice little grass. So very cool. Definitely something you could put in a museum. Like I'm saying, you could sting and do this for everything. Although the zoo is kind of predominant here in this episode, because there's a horse, a frog, a walrus, and a panda. Oh my gosh, you could even do the zombie. So this could be, you know, a farm episode. Or not a farm, a zoo, sorry. Okay, so now we're going to make this really cool walrus, and I don't know, I've seen this before, but I never decided to do it till now, and I don't know why, because it is so stinging cool. So to make this, you're going to need a white base banner, ink sacs all around with your banner, you'll get this, cocoa beans with your banner, and you'll get this, 3 pink dye with your banner, you will get this, your banner and 3 cocoa beans, you will get this, cocoa beans all around, and you will get your walrus. Very cool. Something, my gosh, some of these are just so cool and so creative. And by the way, I do not make all these per se. I do make a couple, but I do not make them all. Most of them I find just either from you guys, user submitted, or just, you know, browsing around. My friends tell me, my friends some make some. It's just good stuff. Okay, now this one is so cool. Whoever made this banner, shout out to you, because this banner is so stinking cool. It's just like a little baby frog, or just a frog. It's not even baby. Actually, you know, size comparison, this is a giant stinking frog. Okay. Okay, so to get our frog banner, you're going to need the blue base banner, with an oxide daisy and a green dye with your banner. You'll get this. Lapis all around the bottom with your banner. You will get this. Lapis all around with your banner, you will get this. Light lime green, is it lime? Yes, it is lime green dye with your banner, you'll get this. Lapis lazuli and a creeper head, you'll get this. This is definitely a banner worthy of a creeper head in my opinion. And if you do lapis with your banner, you will get your frog. Very cool. I love frogs. I love frog banners. I don't know if I like frogs per general. So now here's something really, really cool, and this is just a bowl of rice. Now, perfect for restaurants. Even you could put this in your zoo restaurant. But also, you could change this, what's inside, to any color you want. So I guess yellow could be spaghetti or something. Not really sure. I'll leave the creativeness to you. I'm not creative in this general ideas here. So to get our bowl of rice, we're going to need our light, what, my gosh, I have a hard time doing these banners. Light gray dye, banner to begin with. Banner, bone meal, boom, you'll get this. Your banner and cocoa beans, you will get this. Your banner with your, gray dye and and some vines, you will get this. Gray dye with your banner, you'll get this, and gray dye with your banner, and you will get this. So, there you go. And holy moly, cat just exploded something in the background. I will get mad after the episode. Okay, so this is another user suggested one, and he wanted a horse. Now, for some reason, I just could not make a horse that looked like a horse. Of course, of course. So I decided to make this, I found this cool little horseshoe banner. So I hope this works, man. Sorry I couldn't get the horse. I'll still look for horses and still try to make one, but this is the best I can do for now. So we're going to need a gray banner, and to start with, our gray banner ink sacks, you'll get this. Ink sack and vines, and you'll get this. Sorry for that random noise, it probably sounded terrible on mic. Your banner and ink sacks all around, you will get this. Banner and ink sacks down the bottom, you'll get this. And ink sacks like this, and with your banner, you will get this. And an ink sack and a banner, and you will get this. So very cool horseshoe, very good for labeling horse stables. um, Very cool, very cool. So this one is a hamburger, and dang, this is so cool that you could put this in your zoo restaurant. um, but yeah, so very cool hamburger. Start off, we're gonna need an orange banner, and we're going to need some bone meal and vines with your banner. You'll get this. Bone meal on the top with your banner. You'll get this. Cocoa beans in your banner, and you will get this. Bone meal all around with your banner. You'll get this. Bone meal down the bottom. You'll get your hamburger, and this all bone meal with your banner, and you will get this. And that just kind of refines the edges, so it's less orange. That's what that last thing is for. So very cool. Definitely could put in restaurants. I just see so many uses for every banner I make in this episode, and I love it so much. Okay, so this was one actually suggested, sent in by, I want to say his name is Brenton, or something like that, and I'm sorry, I don't remember names very well. But it's a Pokemon, and I'm sorry, I don't know very much of Pokemon, but apparently it's an Oshawott or something like that. But I looked at the Pokemon, and this thing looks so much like it, and also this looks like an otter, in my opinion. So you could put that in your farm. I mean, why do I keep saying farm? Zoo place. So I guess this is the zoo episode. And there's a fox back there. Dang, this is a zoo episode. um, um, and the volcano could be in the prehistoric section. Okay, go away, Rain. Okay, I'm sorry. I get so distracted and go off so many tangents. Okay, so thank you, Brenton, for sending in this Oshawott. If you're a Pokemon fan, this is probably super duper cool. Plus, I love otters, so, you know, everything's amazing. Thank you again for sending that in. So, you're going to need a white base banner with a creeper head, and your white base banner, you will get this. Your oxeye daisy and a bone meal with this, and you'll get this. That looks so creepy for some reason. Oh, that looks like a lion, doesn't it? Okay, well, I have to do some experimenting after this episode. Okay, so now you're going to need a, some bone meal in this banner, and you'll get this. Cocoa beans and your banner, you'll get this. And light blue dye, and you will get that. So very cool. Thank you so much for your Oshawott or something. I'm sorry, I don't really know Pokemon anymore. So I probably butchered whatever that is, and I might have even said your name wrong, but thank you. So here is a nice little fox I found. I thought this was cool. It looks kind of like the dog from the very, very first episode. Only it's a little different. Looks like a fox to me. And you know, what does the fox say? So, the fox says use a white banner to begin with. White banner and ink sacks all around. You will get this. Orange dye with your vines, and you will get this. Orange dye in the middle with this banner, and you will get this. Orange dye with your banner and a creeper head, and you will get this. And orange dye like this with your banner, and you will get the fox head. Very cool. My gosh, I have no idea why I keep going on tangents about the zoo, but this is a pretty zoo episode. But guys, thanks so much for watching. If you want to see another episode, I encourage you to leave a like and comment. That's right, it didn't get rid of this banner from last episode. So be sure to leave a comment and a like if you want to see more episodes. And just thank you guys so much for keep supporting these episodes. Share it with your mom, share it with your dad, share it with your brother, share it with your cat, share it with your dog, share it with your neighbor. I don't know what else you can share it with. Share it with your family zoo. But guys, thanks so much for watching. As I say 50 billion times an episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye.